a little while ago, Saturn Media House, now they're one of the companies within the Murchison Group, that's the film division, okay? And we produced the film Lost Horizon, which is an action film, which by the way, I can't really bring it up now because they're busy. Once they've wrapped up the distribution in North America, I think that's when we'll be able to get access to the behind the scenes and the trailer and things like that, and I can bring that to you guys to maybe hopefully show you as well. But we use the location here in Gravelot. Now Gravelot is between Hoedspruit and Zanin, and for those that are not South African, that's kind of on the east side of South Africa, near Mozambique, near the Kruger National Park. I think you might get that. But anyway, this location within 5 kilometers of Kalima Private Game Reserve and Spa, and they hosted us, they accommodated us, 5-star it was. Beautiful. We could shoot some pieces of the movie there. We shot some pieces in the local town of Gravelot. And then 5 kilometers away is this very interesting little town, old mining town actually, called Leydsdorp. And the Leydsdorp Hotel and the property around there also had amazing locations for us to, because there's some old mines there actually, and we shot in there as well. But it's the story of the town that is so interesting as well, which I thought, heck, I must bring it to you as well.
Nestled in the heart of Limpopo, South Africa, lies Leydsdorp, a town shrouded in history and mystery. In the late 1800s, the discovery of gold in the region led to the establishment of Leydsdorp. Named after Willem Leyds, the State Secretary of the South African Republic, the town quickly grew as prospectors and fortune seekers flocked to the area, hoping to strike it rich. The gold mines of Leydsdorp were at the heart of this boom, with dreams of wealth and prosperity. However, the prosperity was short-lived. By the early 1900s, the gold deposits began to dwindle, and many miners left in search of new opportunities. Leydsdorp, once a thriving community, slowly faded into obscurity. Walking through Leydsdorp, one can still see the remnants of its former glory. Buildings that once housed shops, saloons and homes now stand in ruins, overgrown with vegetation. The relics offer a glimpse into the lives of those who once called Leydsdorp home. It is said that Paul Kruger, the then President of South Africa from 1883 to 1900, frequented Leydsdorp from time to time.
I found that visitors in Leydsdorp, they actually came here for the history of Paul Kruger. That's why they come to Leydsdorp. Leydsdorp is not very known with a lot of people, so you must Google it or to see what's happening in Leydsdorp. But there's a lot of foreigners actually coming here for Paul Kruger's history. There's a big house, there's a big fireplace where they must normally making food for Paul Kruger. There's a big stoop, so I always wonder what discussions that they had on the stoop before in that time. Even if people knew Leydsdorp was established for a city for one day, Paul Kruger had need to sign some documents, and he decided on 1st October 1891 to declare Leydsdorp as a city for one day to sign certain documents, and next day they make it a town again.
The Leydsdorp Bar has been the source of many fascinating stories, one of which is the legend of Sandy, the gold miner.
Well, the building we're sitting here is an old hotel and the bar area. There was a lot of fighting in this bar about gold, apparently. They shot the guy in the bar, his name was Sandy. So they built a coffin for him here in the bar. While they're busy drinking and partying, the guy was lying outside. And then they take him down to the graveyard, so they walk down the road. When they came to the graveyard, Sandy was not in the coffin anymore, he fell out. So they came back, picking up and put him down to the cellar. The cellar here in the bar was a mortuary, was a jail, they store food here. So there's actually a lot of history. They're saying Sandy's here somewhere in the hotel, the ghost is here. There was an old lady also working in the bar. She shot the lion also outside on the stoop. So she managed the guys here when there was brawls here, and that is the hotel.
I can recall one specific story that for me was interesting at the time, which was in the late 30s, early 40s. Yeah, it was about that time. Rugby was very much like today the in thing. So the local chaps all in the rugby team would go and play rugby in either Messina or Leydsdorp or Petersburg, Polokwane, and come back home to the mines, local mines here. And before retiring, they would come and have a drink or six in the pub here. And then the ladies joined them here as well. And they danced here in this hall, in this dining room, whatever it was, the floor and the ceiling. You said, what is authentic of this place? The floor and the ceiling is authentic. This is from that time. So they had a dance here, and my mother-in-law would demonstrate how they danced, swirling their dresses around.
Where we're sitting now is the bar. The room next door, it was a church. So apparently the pastor was the barman also. So on Sundays after service, the guy was giving them booze from the small window.
The hotel offers rustic accommodation of 10 rooms that can accommodate up to 20 guests. Being cattle country, the kitchen serves excellent T-bone, Sporting Chart's renowned pepper sauce. Further examples from the menu are delicious chicken schnitzels and an unforgettable hamburger experience.
So they say the clinic is haunted. So especially for full moon, we're taking people for tours there. Some people see ghosts, some people don't.
In the mountains behind Leydsdorp, there are still remnants of 5 mine shafts. The hotel offers viewing tours where one can still get a sense of the bygone gold mine era.
The property, we have a game farm here. We do hunting also. We have a nice bush camp that can accommodate 20 to 30 people there. A nice swimming pool. We farm with buffaloes. We have around about 110 buffaloes on the farm. We also have predators on the farm like hyena. Sometimes we have a cheetah in here. We have leopard coming in and out. As you can see, the farm here, all the game is roaming around here. We try to keep it as natural as possible. We can't keep lions here, but previously in the old days they have a lot of lions around here at the side of the farms, especially that areas. This bar count at Leydsdorp Hotel is a big topic at this stage in town. It's about all the markings on the counter. So you can see here, there's a mark there. There's a mark here. There's another marking here. There's a big mark here. There's another one here. There's another one here. So the same marks is on the tombstone, also in the graveyard. The guy who built it is on his tombstone. So there's a lot of discussions at this stage about what about this markings. So we have a lot of guests coming here to see what they can see on this map. They make marks, they make a lot of markings, they measure it. So some people think that maybe the Southern Cross is also something to do with it. Even this markings here, maybe the some of the mountains. So no one actually knows what's going on with these marks on this counter. So people are more than welcome to come and have a look here to see if maybe they will find the Kruger Millions end of the day.
Leydsdorp may have transformed from a bustling town to a ghostly relic, but its legacy endures. It stands as a poignant reminder of the transient nature of fortune and the endearing spirit of those who sought it. This is the story of Leydsdorp, a town of dreams, determination and decay, a place where history lives on.